I promised a lady I was going to explain how I became an accountant here in Austria to her in summer, and this is the video. Now, in 2017, I did a course, Betriebs Logistic, which is company logistic. In that course, there was the Buchhaltung 1, which is the accounting one. In this video, if you hear me, make sure Buchhaltung, the English word is accounting. So I did accounting 1 in Betriebs Logistic, and I found it very interesting. And I made up my mind in that 2017 that whenever I want to do any other course in Austria, I was definitely going to do this Buchhaltung course. So fast forward to 2022, I went back to school. I did not do the Buchhaltung 1 again because I already had the basic knowledge. I did Buchhaltung 2, which was 8 something. The Buchhaltung 1 actually is 8 something also. So if you are planning to do this course yourself, you should have at least 5,000 euro with you. It will be enough for you to do it. I paid myself. I didn't stop working. I was working while I was schooling. I went to school during the weekend. It wasn't a day-to-day schooling. It was a weekend course that I did. So I started in 2022 and I finished it 2024. So I did Buchhaltung 2. After the Buchhaltung 2, I did Buchhaltung am PC, which is the Buchhaltung accounting on computer, because I wasn't working as an assistant accountant. Now, if you are not working as an assistant accountant, you don't have any knowledge of accounting. That is the practical knowledge. I'm not talking about the theoretical knowledge. Then you will not be able to do the final accounting exam. Another way you can do it is to write an extra exam before your final exam, that you will be able to write the exam even if you have not worked as an assistant accountant before, which I did because exam not the fear black woman. I was not having any practical knowledge of accounting. So I needed to do an extra exam, and that extra exam I also paid for it. Then I registered for the final Buchhaltung course, which is the Buchhaltung Lehrgang, which was 2,400. After the course, you have to pay for an exam, which is the final exam, which was 450. So in total, the money I spent was 5,000 euro. And I passed the exam. If you have any question, just write it under my comment section. I'm just trying to make a summary of the process. So the first process is Buchhaltung 1, then the Buchhaltung 2, then the Buchhaltung am PC. Then you register. If you pass these 2 exams, then you register for the Lehrgang, which is the 2,400. If you know that you are going to write the final exam and you don't have any practical knowledge, then you have to register for the practice test, which will tell them, yes, you are prepared, even if you have not worked as an assistant accountant before, that you will be able to write the exam. And I finished 2024 with excellence. It was a distinction. It was very good. You know, black woman that is determined to do anything with a cram, like say tomorrow, no day. So I was able to pass the exam. But the difficult part was I didn't get any job in 2024. Yes, it was earlier this year, 2025, that I got this accounting job, because it is obvious that the language is not mine. They want to favor their people first, because if you go on the internet and type any job, Buchhaltung, you will see they are looking for lots of people in this direction. But the problem is, because of our Deutsch knowledge, we don't want to try something new. If you know that your Deutsch is a bit good, I'm not saying your Deutsch have to be perfect before you can try something new. If you know it's a bit good. Now, if you want to register yourself, you'll see online, they'll tell you a bit why. Yes, that's what they need. My sister, you can actually make it. My brother, you can actually make it. It's just all about determination. or you can go to IMS to tell them you're interested in Buchhaltung course. Who knows if your Deutsch is good enough, because they'll definitely tell you why this course. If you speak with them and they see that your Deutsch is good enough, they might decide to sponsor you and pay for your course for you. That would be a very big advantage because the course is expensive. But if you want to sponsor yourself, at least have minimum of 5,000 euro. I believe I've been able to explain it. If there's any question, just write under the comment section.